woman suddenly noticed a strange man standing outside her door. He insisted that she let him in, claiming he had just seen a dark figure slip inside while she was out. She had forgotten to lock her door. He only wanted to help her check the house for intruders.
What are you doing standing outside my house? My husband's going to be back any minute.
Dr. Timbers works nights.
The man's unsettling appearance made Danny hesitant to trust him. She warned him to leave immediately, or she would call the police. To her surprise, the man agreed with her suggestion. Unfortunately, Danny's phone wasn't nearby. She had just stepped outside to retrieve it from her car, and as luck would have it, the man also didn't have a phone. The situation became increasingly complicated. After all, he knew her husband. Should she believe him? After a brief hesitation, she finally made a decision. Her fingers slowly reached for the intricate keys hanging by the door. The man was mentally ill. He had avoided prison after committing murder and was instead confined to a psychiatric hospital. Danny's death, in the end, came as no surprise. But what was truly bizarre was what happened afterward. The man, upon being captured, had his skull smashed to pieces. Days later, Danny's husband, Ted, walked into an antique shop. The owner was a blind woman, Danny's sister. Recognizing his voice, the two embraced. Despite the tragedy, Ted couldn't help but ask about the curse. Darcy explained that every object in her shop carried immense misfortune. One such item was the service bell in her hand. It once belonged to a hotel staff member who was pushed down a flight of stairs by a guest. Since then, whoever rings the bell will summon the vengeful waiter and be killed.
We'll ring it and see what happens.
It's not something to be played with, Ted.
Sensing the awkward silence, neither of them pursued the topic further. Ted soon remembered the true purpose of his visit and pulled something from his pocket. Wrapped inside a handkerchief was a personal belonging of the killer. After Ted left, Darcy sat alone at the table. She unfolded the handkerchief, revealing a glass eye. Placing her hand over it, fragments of scattered memories flooded her mind. And that's when she made a chilling discovery. The real killer was someone else.